Hello everyone, Jonas here with another replay for you. Today I actually have EGIdra from Evil Geniuses versus Drewbie from Root Gaming. A very epic replay for you. Love posting EGIdra's replays just because I'm a big fan of his play. His macro intensive builds are unbelievable, and just always love watching them. This actually is going to be, I believe, a very good replay, if I remember right, from the comments I heard from the game. I haven't actually watched it myself, so this is the first time watching it. I seen the popularity for this replay was pretty high, so I wanted to post it as soon as I could, just so I could be one of the first to post it. But I've been delayed on that since I did actually have the weekend off, so probably in behind. But hopefully you guys haven't seen this one yet. Hopefully it's the first time you've seen it, and I definitely look forward to this match. We are going to see on this match on Nugget Towers, Drewbie's going to be on the top right corner. Bottom left, we're going to have the one and only EGIdra, and he's going to be macro and heavy in the middle of the game, not building any abilities yet, but we are only 13 drones in, so not much you can do this early on. We are going to have Overlord making its way across the map here, trying to get in position, one going in the middle of the map as well. Probably going to be able to get right in the middle here, that way he can see if anything comes to his direction early on. Drewbie building his barracks, no gas quite yet, and he's going to be blocking this choke off probably here very shortly. That way he doesn't get any early pressure that comes his way to deny him the game and lose in a horrible way. We do have a SCV being pulled off the line to build a second barracks, so we are going to see a 2 racks coming out from Drewbie here, which is starting to be the very well-known opening for a Terran player to do. Very powerful. As you see, there is no gas, so this definitely means 2 racks is going to be coming to the doorstep of EGIdra here very shortly. EGIdra is going to be throwing down his spawning pole, and he's going for his hatchery, which is a good news for Drewbie, because he's going to be able to put on some pressure that's going to actually work. And he's going to be going for that orbital command right away as well for Drewbie, and he's going to start popping these Marines out. Be interesting to see if he brings some SCVs out with him. That way he can actually build some bunkers or not. We'll have to wait and see if he does do that or not. We do have a extractor going down for EGIdra, so he's going to be getting some gas, probably 100 gas for the speedlings. He really needs to get speed out for his Zerglings as fast as can to deal with this 2 racks pressure. And he's going to start saturating this expansion here very shortly here, and that spawning pool is going to be completed. This drone's going to come up here and see exactly what Drewbie's doing, so he's going to be well aware of it. EGIdra is going to be able to get some defense probably built here, maybe one spine crawler at his entrance here. He is bringing some SCVs, so the bunker is going to go down as well. And there goes the bunker. Overlord does spot this though, and we are going to see him pull off a lot of Zerglings here, or drones here. 6 Zerglings on the way, Queen on the way too. He's going to go right for this SCV probably first. This SCV is going to start to be picked off, and it might die. Oh my goodness, it does get picked off, so great play from EGIdra being able to destroy that SCV and actually make that actual bunker stop being made. Lots of Zerglings in the field. They don't have speed though. Another SCV comes up down the field to try to deal with this, and then he's going to go for the actual SCVs, but great micro from Drewbie to keep these Zerglings, or keep these Marines alive, to kill all the Marines. Zerglings, my goodness, I can't talk. And the bunker might complete it. It's almost completed, and it's going to not complete. Oh my goodness, it's about 99% done. And the SCV dies. That could have been big for Drewbie there. And he's going to try to keep putting this pressure on. SCV is not going to be coming down the field, so he's going to be expanding off of this. Probably going to be canceling this expansion or this bunker very shortly. And we do have EGIdra just making so many Zerglings to deal with this pressure though. And all these Zerglings are still dying with the nice micro from Drewbie here. And he's going to be able to defend this off and even have his Marines survive and expand off of this. But we look at the worker count, 15 to 20. 5 SCVs ahead, or workers ahead, plus a mule for Drewbie. That's going to be big for Drewbie here at the early stages of this game. We do have some Zerglings making its way across the map here, so he's going to be able to put some pressure on Drewbie early on here. He needs to do something though, but there's going to be a lot of Marines out compared to very few Marines for Drewbie. And here we go. He is going to come in here, and he's not encountered this, but he's going to go for it. I don't know if I agree with this or not. These Marines are dying, but the SCV or the Zerglings are going to die, unfortunately. And that's going to be big for Drewbie, picking off all those, and he's going to be able to expand securely and actually keep on producing SCVs to stay pretty far ahead. 21 to it's actually starting to even itself out now, but the problem is this SCV or this command center is going to be an orbital command here, so he's going to have 2 mules out at a time at least, which is very big for Drewbie. EGIdra trying to macro up as best as he can, building as many workers now as he can. 28 to 24 is the worker count, and he's just keep on producing those drones as much as he can. And he's even getting the gas there, building a second gas down here. Not looking good though for EGIdra. EGIdra is so far behind after producing all those Zerglings, and he's got to macro up pretty intensively. While we have Drewbie building a massive army here. He's getting STEM and combat shield. STEM is about 20% done, and the combat shield is about 10%. But that's going to be a very big damper on EGIdra once those are completed, because he's going to have a massive Marine ball, plus possibly some Marauders down the road. Throwing in a factory as well, so he's going to have some siege tanks in here as well to deal with a lot of damage to the Banelings that are producing. He is going Baneling Roach now, is EGIdra. Throwing in a third gas as well, possibly building his fourth here very shortly. I don't know, this is not looking good, I don't think, for EGIdra. EGIdra definitely needs to macro up and do some intensive micro here to actually survive this next push that will be coming shortly to him. 2 Zerglings do manage to get in the base, so they're going to see everything that Drewbie is doing. And he might even be able to pick off an SCV. Nope, they're not going to pick off anything. But he does see the 4 barracks plus the factory that's almost completed here. I wouldn't be shocked if we see Drewbie throw down a second factory here very shortly as well. Tons of Marines and Marauders coming out though for Drewbie. This army is looking very scary by the second that EGIdra has to deal with. And we are going to see a SCV come in here as well. Going to scout around to see exactly what is going on. He's going to be able to see the Spyro is about 20% done. And I believe he even saw that. Yeah, he does see the Baneling nest, so he knows exactly what to expect from EGIdra. And we are going to see a push coming across the map from Drewbie. Drewbie does have STEM almost completed, so he's going to have it just in time. And there's not going to be any Banelings. There are some being finally built here. 4 Banelings is all that's on the field. But this is not looking good for EGIdra. EGIdra's going to have a hard time, I think, actually blocking this off. More Banelings coming in with Zerglings as well, but here comes the push, and it looks like we have Drewbie backing away. Very interesting there. I figured he would actually attack that. Looks like he is complaining about some lag there. Comcast giving him a hard time, it looks like. And we do have actually a flank going on from EGIdra. EGIdra is going to go right past this base. He's going to go for the actual expansion for Drewbie. Drewbie's men are way out of position here. Oh my goodness, they might get into position here. And they are, and these Zerglings are being started to be picked off. Here comes the Banelings here, and we are going to have an encounter. Drewbie's all together here. This could be really bad for Drewbie. Drewbie's going to be exploded here. Marines trying to micro as best as they can. Here comes the Banelings. Banelings are going to be picked off as much as they can. The Marauders get in front. Great play from Drewbie there, and oh my goodness, he's going to get all of his troops away just in time. These Banelings don't do any damage. That was a brilliant play from Drewbie. Drewbie actually microing his Marines back. The actual Marauders were in front, taking a couple shots from the actual Banelings, but doing a great job. Now the medevacs are out right now, so they're going to be able to heal these guys back up. Working on attack 1 and armor now, about halfway done. Medevacs coming out, and we also are going to have some siege tanks here very shortly. Coming out as well. So this is looking very good for Drewbie here, making an incredible attack there that was looking not promising with the amount of Banelings that were there. I know if I was me, I would have had all my Marines and Marauders dead. So great job from him doing that. And we do have the rocks being destroyed from EGIdra, and he's going to be expanding to his 3rd base here. But look at this push. Oh my goodness, this is not good at all. There's a few mutas on the field though. They're going to come up or poke up here, but the turn's going to go right to work on them. And he is going to not be able to do much damage here with a great play from turrets there. Well positioned, and he's going to start working on some supply depots and go for the actual expansion, but needs to go back and save his expansion. 3rd expansion for EGIdra is in danger of going down. This is actually going to be canceled, so he did a great job stopping that. And here comes the push from Drewbie. Drewbie destroys the Overlord, and EGIdra tries to get in position here. Drewbie just playing a fantastic job stopping that actual expansion from going down, playing very brilliantly. Here comes the push though. Zerglings in front, Banelings are in front as well, and the Banelings actually destroy over the Marauders. Bad positioning for Drewbie to be in though, with all these mutas in here, and he's going to have troops come up, and that's going to be GG. Oh my goodness, that was a fast GG, and we do have EGIdra just raging out there pretty fast. Didn't mean that to be rude there. But anyways, it looks like we do have Drewbie. Look at these troops coming in here, and that was brilliant play. Great micro from him. Again, those Marauders up front to take the damage from the actual Banelings and focus firing on the Banelings with the Marauders, and able to just pull that out brilliantly. The only thing I was left was a bunch of mutas that were being picked off with all these medevacs plus stem. They were easily going to be destroyed, and there's really nothing much left for EGIdra, so that's why he tapped out. So great job, and that was definitely a very interesting game. It is an EGIdra game, so why not post EGIdra? I'm sure EGIdra doesn't like me when posting his games he's losing, since I think I posted 2 of them. But hey, EGIdra, send me some wins of you winning, and I'll post them, I promise. Yeah, right. EGIdra send me replays. Huh, I doubt that. Anyways, I have to post what I can find, so that's what I gotta do. Anyways, thank you for watching once again, and I hope you guys keep on watching.